Hi there, Loy Machedo, speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. All right. I just jotted down 7 things which I've seen people do, especially this year when dealing with my clients. And, I thought, why not share this with you guys? So, in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 things that I strongly feel you should not do, at least in the coming new year. Okay. Go through these 7 points and let me know which among them really stands out. The first thing which I tell my clients or people not to do is don't believe in your own hype or your own bullshit. Now, what do I mean by that? I'll give you an example. On this island, Samui, where I'm staying, uh, there's always a tendency that if there is a business that is doing well, before you know it, there are copycats. Okay, right now, since weed is legalized, uh, almost, like before weed got legalized, there was no shops. Okay, and obviously because of COVID, the island was near to empty. Now, after weed got legalized, in the area where I stay, just let's say 5 kilometers radius, I think I've seen like 10 new shops just started, just mushroom, 10 new shops. And all of them are offering more or less the same thing. Weed with coffee, weed with tea. You can buy, I don't know, in a jar, some bits of weed. I don't know what all they offer there. Maybe they can smoke. I don't know what it is because that's not my area. I don't like it. They even give weed with juice. And if you go to shopping mall, there are now these machines where you put money and they will give weed with tea, weed with coffee, weed juice. Okay, whatever. Now, is it wrong to start a business? No, of course not. It's very enterprising. But the funny thing is, um, 10 shops in my area. I'm pretty sure overall on the island there'll be at least 50, 60 shops. And I'll assure you this much: they will keep growing, more shops will come. Eventually, after a period of 2 years or 3 years, 80 or 90% of them will shut down. In fact, I've stayed here now for 6 years. Out of the 6 years that I've stayed, every 3 months a new business pops up, and after a few months it shuts down. Massage parlors, restaurants, bars, pubs, name it. Okay, they'll open it and they'll shut it down. And obviously, there is an opportunity cost, there is expenses, and people do lose money. Now, this is not just here on the island of Samui. Where you're staying, just have a look. If suppose there's a mobile shop that opens up and he's doing very well, before you know it, next to him a shop will open, next to him another shop will open, and before you know it, 4, 5, 6 shops will open, and before anyone says, a line of shops will open, and they might even change the name of that area to Mobile Shop Street or Cell Phone Street. I've seen this in Dubai with Computer Street, with fruit and vegetable, market, or it can be anything. I don't know what is the trend. One of my friends told me that now they are selling tea. Tea, because they can add stuff in the tea, not weed and all that. There are many tea shops in his area. Eventually, it'll close down. And we have seen the same thing happen with cryptocurrencies. How many people jumped into crypto? How many people invested into crypto? How many people bought crypto coins? Now, what is the point here? People believe their own bullshit. People like to believe their own inner voice. They like to believe in themselves so much so that they believe they will succeed. Now, all these guys who have opened these shops, massage parlors, uh, bars, restaurants, or these weed shops, they all believe that they are going to make it successful. Okay, they believe that they're going to make money. They believe they're going to succeed. Nobody gets into a business hoping that 1 year, 2 year, I'll shut it down. It's very rare. Same like getting married. People get into a relationship with the hope that, yes, I know it will succeed, even though there are chances for divorce. Now, if a businessman invests in a business fully knowing that he's going to shut down in 2 years, well, that's a very rare businessman. Yes, they are aware they can lose, but most probably they believe they will succeed. So the first one is stop believing your own bullshit. And if you're the type who is prepared for a loss and has already kept an amount that is prepared to lose or even invest in cryptocurrencies or whatever, and you're prepared to lose this, yes, I've already made my money. If I lose this, then you're a great person. But if not, then you are like most of the people who believe in their own bullshit. And when they lose money, then it's forever a regret. Number one. Number two is asking advice related to health, losing weight, self improvement, business, hacks, productivity hacks, entrepreneurship, that too with random people online. I get so many of such questions. What business do you think I should open? What do you think I should do? Means I don't know these people, I never met them, they're not my clients. Just randomly out of the blue, please, bro, hey, man, I mean, without knowing you, without knowing your strengths, weaknesses, your where you stay, what you do, your background, you want me to give you an advice? It's like asking, going to a random doctor or somebody, I've got a headache, what do I do? Okay, my body is aching here, what do I do? Okay, take this painkiller, oh, thanks. The very fact that you have asked this question is proof that you're not serious about life. And I can assure you, those people who ask such questions, whether entrepreneurship, whatever, they will never succeed. Never, ever, ever succeed. And they'll not succeed in that endeavor unless they take it really, really seriously. I challenge you on this. Okay, number two. Number three, please don't do this. That is, have social media and your smart device rule your life. Unfortunately, I see more people, even my own daughter for that matter. The problem is, I can't focus on what she's doing because I'm busy with my work. My wife, wherever and whenever she can, she does play with her, but she can't be with her also 24/7. She has to cook, she has to clean. So the baby is there, and we see her being with that smart device. Thankfully, the only blessing that we can say is we make sure that she studies ABCD or something educational like language. However, you can't keep prodding into what she is. Sometimes she watches crazy cartoons and all that. Now, lucky with for our baby, at least my wife is there with her 24/7. But there are so many children out there who the parents, because they can't afford to be with them, they are with their phone, they are on TikTok, they are on Instagram, and you know what kind of content is there. Forget the children. There are adults who literally will send non-stop messages on WhatsApp groups, keep scrolling on Facebook, keep scrolling on Instagram. I'll tell you, it'll ruin your life. Because, if you can evaluate how much time you spend on your phone, there are nowadays these softwares or whatever apps that check your screen time. Calculate that screen time, multiply it into the number of days, 1 year, and I can assure you this, that same time, had you spent for some course or training, would be far ahead. My advice over here, if you're not like me who's making a living online, please spend more time in the real world. Make real connections, real friendships, real experiences. You'll thank me for it later. All right, point number four. Don't do this. That is showing off online. You know, I would say that even I'm guilty of this. At least I was in more ways than one before. On Facebook, we like to, post something that is exceptionally intelligent and smart. On Instagram, we like to share amazing memories. Oh, I've gone here for a holiday. I've eaten this amazing. Sometimes we even like to show our photograph. Okay, I've got this amazing physique and all that. Fine, which I've done when I was losing weight. But then there are people who just don't know when to stop. Like, for example, if you check these groups, if you check, people constantly want to give their opinions and say, I am right, I am smart, I know everything. Now, there is no harm in engaging in terms of having a healthy discussion or debate. But where it proves to be a problem is when you're not there to learn and grow or engage with an end goal in mind. Rather, you're there to show off. Many of the people that I check who are online, it is more like, I'm smarter than you. I know more than you. You're a piece of shit. Your opinion is shit. So let me give the superior opinion. On Facebook, people who are absolutely idiots in real life, some of them I know, but the quotations and statements that they'll put, you'll think that they are so great here. There are so many of them who use filters to make their face look amazing, beautiful, and perfect. In real life, if you see them, it's terrible. But you see them online, it's amazing. And sometimes I wonder, like, who are you fooling? Yeah, there are people they fool. But then if you ask why are you doing it, they're doing it to show off. And why they're showing off? For their insecurities. Number four, please don't do this because you're only fooling yourself, not just the world, you're fooling yourself. And in the end, the price that you'll pay is you'll waste your time, you'll waste energy, you'll waste your effort, you'll live in a false reality that will never come down to being actual or factual. Okay? Point number four. Point number five, please stop doing what the crowd is doing. Now, for example, Christmas is going to come. All the Christians, Christmas, happy Christmas, whatever. New Year will come. All of them, hey, happy New Year, whatever. Then Valentine's Day, hey, happy Valentine's Day. Mother's Day, hey, everyone will show photographs of their mother. Father's Day, everyone will show photographs of their father. Valentine's Day, everyone will show their loved ones and buy them a rose because everyone's buying a rose. Prices they're spending like mad. Children's Day, same children, whatever. Okay. Why are you doing it? Okay, religious, fine, I can understand. Once a year, you get all the families come together, you believe in something spiritual, but then with the inclusion of excess food and excess gifts and especially Christians, excess alcohol and parties loses its meaning. What I suggest to you is if everyone's doing something on a particular day, sometimes it's good to take two steps back and ask, why am I doing it? Everyone's doing it. Why am I doing it? Like I've, I don't celebrate birthdays. My baby, yes. Wife, just to keep her happy. I don't celebrate mine. I don't celebrate New Year. Anyway, religion, I'm not into it. And when people send me a random Eid Mubarak, or Happy Diwali, or Merry Christmas, or Happy New Year, what? Why? And then people go out to party because they are so bored with their lives. Don't you have anything worthwhile to do in life? Don't you have anything? Maybe be with someone. Okay, I'm not saying don't celebrate, but be with your family. That is more meaningful. Be with a loved one. That is more meaningful. But don't just do what everyone else in the crowd is doing, especially clubs and parties. It's a mindless, futile, time wasting, resource intensive exercise which does not help anybody. May make you forget things, but it's escapism. And in my opinion, don't do it. Okay. Number six, please don't take health for granted. Many people do this. Is your cholesterol okay? Blood pressure okay? Is your health okay? Joints pain? Make sure you take care of your health. And the most important thing for health is nutrition. If you can eat healthy and deprive your body of constantly pumping it with pleasure and stimulation of food, and you can do 80% or 90% is food, 10% is exercise. If you can do it every day, it'll make your mind, your body, every part perfect. And remember, you'll never know the value of health until one day you're hospitalized. And then your whole world will come crashing down. Don't take health for granted. And point number seven, what is don't do this, is the same. Don't have the same friends, the same family members, the same habits, the same people, the same religious uh, book giving you the same knowledge. If all this is same friends, same family members, same network, same company, same habits, same everything, you've not grown, you're not evolved, you're not become better, you're not maximizing on your potential and possibilities. Like, for example, if you have had the same friends for the rest of your life for 10 years, 20 years, haven't you missed out on opportunities of getting to know new people, new opportunity, new experiences? You visit the same country for a holiday. Is that an experience? Even, for example, the same food, you eat the same food every single time. I mean, have you tried something new? So don't do everything the same, whether it's iPhone to Samsung, whether it is reading a book, politics or economics, if you've never read. Maybe it is meeting new contacts, connections. Maybe it is trying something new. You do the same, you'll be the same person. You try something new. Yes, there'll be mistakes, fumbles, but you'll grow as an individual. Anyway, these are the 7 don't do this. Let me know which among the 7 really stood out. Let me know your views in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. You guys take care.